Hello everybody, welcome back to the Crossroads Caravan. Scavenger Scout here, and we're going to be playing more Fallout New Vegas. Let's talk to this man over here.
Let me guess. You got work for me, right? Well, you're too late. I just quit the bounty trade. As soon as I pick up some caps that Daughtry owes me, I'm out of this scrapyard.
He's supposed to be famous or something.
Well, shit. Feel free to stick a knife in the old ego.
Oh shit, my
Thought I
bad.
made a name for myself around here.
I'm sorry.
Guess that's as good a reason as any to quit this stinking trade. No glory. No easy money, no women, and no glory. Shit. I'd settle just for the women.
How long have you been a bounty hunter?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Gotta be at least a month. Longer than I last at most jobs.
You worked a lot of different trades?
Oh, yeah. A lot. Like before I was a bounty hunter, I worked as a caravan guard. You'd think that was a cakewalk, right? Wrong. Crazy bastards expected me to wake up at dawn. Forget it. It's about 2 hours after this guy hits the sack. And I need at least 10, 12 hours of sleep to do my job. Price of excellence.
I've been known to hunt down a few bounties myself.
Well, hey, the field's wide open now that I'm gone. Probably lots of people looking to get in once they hear I quit.
What are you doing now?
Simple. Gonna make myself some easy money. I got a plan. Once I get my caps from Daughtry, I'm going to head on over to Gomorrah and win big at cards. There's not as many people playing at Gomorrah, so that means I've got better odds of winning big. I got this figured out.
Why does Daughtry owe you caps?
Because I killed a couple of marks for him, that's why.
Oh.
You ever hear of Jackson? Or Night Terror?
Take it they're fiends, huh?
Damn right they were. They were good, too. Till I popped a couple shells in their assholes. Bam. Dead. Finished. Over.
Yeah.
See, somebody gives me a job, I do it. Maybe I complain a little here and there, but my shit gets done.
Why'd you quit?
See, I thought the bounty hunting trade would be easy money, but it turns out it's hard work, so screw it. Also, I ran into this Mark who was a little too tough for me. I mean, I could have taken him. But with this guy, might have cost me some bad burns or an ass rape. I'm all for risking my life, but I'm a little sensitive about my asshole.
Nah, I get that. Well, you take it easy, little buster.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck is this? Oh, I forgot it's my robot dog making that clanky sound. Hello? Daughtry.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Yes, it does.
Good. That's damn good. I figure it's about time we got lucky out here, so maybe you can snuff one of these maniacs. First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name.
Alright.
And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Give me Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal.
Yeah.
He raped one of my snipers, and that makes
That's
this
who
person.
got Betsy.
Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on.
Alright.
Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Alright. What else can you tell me about Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit.
Right?
I think he's out in the yard waiting to claim a couple bounties.
Got it.
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone.
Done.
That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead.
Yeah.
And no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty.
Exactly.
Good luck to you. And don't get careless.
You were in Bitter Springs, I was told.
Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him.
Yeah.
I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major.
Damn.
Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
Yeah. Alright. What can you tell me about the Great Khans?
We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters.
Yeah.
If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win. The casualties would be high.
Alright. Heard your Bitterroot's father, huh?
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made first recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him.
Alright. So you're having trouble with the fiends, huh?
Damn right I am. And I'm paying bounties.
Alright, take it easy.
Right.
Go talk to little Buster one last time, see what he knows about Cook. Buster.
Yep, I'm still here. Shit, I got nothing better to do, right?
Major Daughtry said you knew something about Cook.
The rapist with the flamethrower?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I
Yeah.
was stalking him for a while. Real good at that.
Alright.
Watching people from where they can't see me, you know?
Yeah.
Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too.
Cool, thank you.
Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
Yeah. Alright, let's get in here and deliver this goddamn message. The massage. Like we should even level up soon. Hello? Hello, God, it's me, Margaret. Sorry. Hey, yo. That is not what I meant to do.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
No, this is the first I've ever heard about that, dude.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway.
What the
Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Yeah, I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand?
Then, like,
We
the
need
orange
only
would try
reach
to
out
eat
and
you or
take it,
something.
and for that, I need you.
Yeah, scientific discovery is never that simple.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand?
Alright.
Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else I should know?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging.
Correct.
Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance.
Okay.
No insult intended.
No, yeah. Had some other questions, though.
Oh? What might those be?
What do you think of the NCR's chance against the Legion?
To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. And the more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Alright, tell me more about the OSI.
The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters: medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office.
You said you were the director of OSI?
Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No, I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam.
Okay.
I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads.
NCR has food shortages?
Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption.
Yeah.
Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed.
Mass starvation in a decade?
or so.
Okay. You're researching all this with problems yourself.
Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course.
Alright. What other responsibilities do the office have?
We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure.
Do you control the dam from here?
Directly? No. But we attempt to maximize its output. You have no idea how difficult it is to provide power to an entire nation.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we also have the Helios 1 facility.
Up and running.
One of our external contractors recently got the station up and running. His name was something like Exceptional or
Mr.
Marvelous
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes, that was it. Exactly.
Goodbye, dude.
Yes. Goodbye.
So he took the credit after all. What a bastard.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
Yeah, he asked me to get some data from Vault 22. What's up?
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault.
Oh.
There were a lot of mercs. One after another.
Oh, no.
None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley.
Alright.
She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, Hildern didn't mention anybody else.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe.
Yeah, not a problem.
Isn't right leaving her out there.
No.
No idea if she's alive or dead.
I'll bring her back if I can. Not a problem.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Got some questions, though.
Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything about Keely?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front.
Alright,
When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people.
right.
Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is Keely?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there.
Yeah, she must be
So
pretty...
I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
So yeah, that's the thing about pre-war ghouls. If ghouls aren't crazy, sometimes they can live for a very long time. How do Keely, and I think the crazy ones can too, how do Keely and Hildern get along?
Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw,
That's
though I'm not
awesome.
sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keely hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery.
I was getting that vibe.
And Hildern hates Keely because, well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front
Yeah.
of important people, usually.
Awesome. What's your role here?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but
Oh,
I help out
badass.
on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Yeah. What do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's very well spoken and knowledgeable.
He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So Dr. Hildern takes credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished.
Yeah.
But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another.
Yeah, exactly.
If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
Alright. Hildern mentioned the followers of the apocalypse.
My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago.
Yeah?
Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR. Give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.
Alright. I hear the food around here is pretty bad.
It's foul, to tell the truth. Most people try to get what they can from the outside. Even if it's just a smuggled candy bar now and then.
That's awesome.
Contreras is a genius. He can find almost anything you'd want. Takes caps to get him motivated, though.
Ah.
He won't do a thing for free.
Yeah. Alright. Well, you have a good day. Thank you for the warning.
Right. Stay safe.
You too. Yeah, hang on. Why did you not take this?
Yes? Something else you needed?
Yeah. I have an invoice from Lafferty.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation, even out here in the waste. It wouldn't
Yeah.
do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Yeah, I'm not the first person you sent to 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
No, actually. Williams didn't tell me anything.
All right, I'll take you at your word. Williams didn't say anything at all. You just came to this conclusion on your own. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
How many others have you sent to the vault?
I'd have to consult my records. 8? 10? Your point is what?
Doesn't trouble you that you've sent 8 or 10 people to their deaths?
I have no evidence that they're dead. 1,000 things could have happened between here and the vault. They could have changed their minds and walked away. I wouldn't be much of a scientist if I left to conclusions without proof.
I want double the caps, or I spread the word you're full of shit.
All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the vault. And I'd rather get the data sooner than later.
There you go.
You have a deal. I'll double your reward if you bring me the data. but this is as high as my budget will allow. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
Even the stupid end.
Oh. Repair up, I guess. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah.
CR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust.
Yeah. A little bit, buddy. A little bit. Alright. Gotta turn in some more shit. You guys have a good morning, good evening, or good night. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. It always means the world to me. You have no idea. And as always, this has been Scavenger Scout. We are signing out.